Always taste your food.
Oh, I'm about to be late for my nail appointment, but I'm looking so cute.
Users at all times.
This is the weakest part.
Good morning. Today is Monday, March 6th. Maybe, but it is Monday. I have to go to the P.O. box because I'm getting my first P.O. box. I actually have my first brand deal coming up. So I'm like, let me just go ahead and get me a P.O. box out the way. Then I'm gonna go to the gym because I've actually been doing really good with my workout routines, trying to get this extra weight off. I don't know what happened, but somewhere between January and the middle of February, I gained 15 pounds. I went to a wedding and then I did Disney for my birthday, so I think those combinations just added to the weight gain. So now I'm trying to get it off. I was 174. I checked the scale, I'm 165, so that's almost 10 pounds that I've gotten off. My goal is to be 155, and that's what I've been trying to do for the longest. To check the scale and it be in the 70s, my goal's supposed to be in the 50s, is bad. And I know like a lot of people, especially I get it on my Instagram more on, oh, you look good, you don't have to lose weight. I'm actually overweight. I know people don't really care about BMIs, and I use those to a degree, but I was trying to be an officer in the military, so I know exactly how much I'm supposed to weigh. And I know if I wanted to do the military right now, they would tell me that I was overweight, which I am, because even back then, there was like the most I could be was like 162, and my body feels it too. Like anytime I'm past 160, I don't feel good. I feel heavy. My knee hurts more. My knee is torn, and I just feel the best when I'm in the 50s. Granted, getting to 150 might be extremely difficult, but I can get down to like 150, like maintain 155 to 158. That's my goal. And so I'm gonna go to the gym. I was gonna work out at home, but when I saw the last pound that I dropped, I'm like, you know what, let me go to the gym instead. So after I go to the P.O. box, we're gonna come back home. I'm gonna drop my husband off, and then I'm gonna head to the gym, which I think that means I should probably change clothes. I got the keys. I feel official now that I finally got a P.O. box. So if you want to send me stuff, got a P.O. box now. These things are so good. Ooh, and then buy one, get one 50% off. Ooh, I'm gonna get 2. I'm gonna get 4. Yep. These, I don't like. I don't like those at all. I've never tried those before. Okay, so I ended up getting the unicorn one because I tried the kiwi one last time and the kiwi one was really good. Dang it. Oh, you know, let me use my broken nail. Do I have like a tool in here? The only thing about nails is that opening up cans is hard. I'm still struggling. Okay, let's see, because the reviews were saying that this one was the best tasting one.
A few moments later.
It's okay. I think I like the watermelon kiwi one better. This one has an interesting taste. I see why it's called unicorn tears, because I really can't explain what it tastes like. It tastes fruity. What does it say? Oh yeah, it doesn't say what flavor. It just says citric acid. So maybe it's just a mixture of citrus. No, I mean, it does have like a citrus taste to it. I will say that. I don't like how the opening isn't matching the label, but that's just nitpicking. It's a solid 7 out of 10. I definitely think the watermelon kiwi one is better. I really like that one because I wanted to try the flavors before I bought a box of it. And I don't think I'm gonna buy a box now just because they are a little pricey. Oh, and I also got this. This one's cereal milk because I don't really care for Chips Ahoy. And then the guy talked me into buying something so I can get $5 off my next time, which I'll probably just get more of those, which I got this little cookie bar. He said they're really good. It's a protein bar, 20 grams of protein, no added sugar, 200 calories. It's kind of like my NARS bar. My husband likes cookies and cream, so I was just like, well, if I don't like it, he can eat it. So I'm finna go home, fix some breakfast because I was gonna drink the protein shake, but I really want breakfast, and then do some work. Oh, and the gym was packed. We know the owners of this gym, and I don't know if he did a deal with senior citizens, and not to say that I don't like old people, but they just have no gym etiquette, like zero whatsoever. No gym etiquette. This natural light, I'm sorry, my face is looking so clear right now with this natural light, but yeah, no gym etiquette. Like, this same man kept stealing my machine to the point where I'm like, you know what, let me just go somewhere else. I've never seen a gym that packed before during the week. Like I said, he did something to get them old folks in the gym, which I'm glad, you know, that they're in the gym working out, but learn some gym etiquette. If someone says that they're on the machine and you see them somewhere else, ask them like, hey, are you still on this machine? Because then he took it, and then my final straw was someone else taking it after him. I'm like, you know what, I'll target my muscles another way. So now I'm gonna just start going back at 6 a.m. because the old people are there at 7, like 6:45, 7. So I was just like, all right, well, they go there in the morning, I'll just come at 10. Wrong. The other half is at 10. So I'm gonna try to wake up at 5 a.m. on gym days at least to try to get, if I can get here at 5:30, I think that would just be better overall. But if not, at least 6 o'clock if I want to work out in the gym, because I'm really trying to lose weight and I like the cardio. I'm also gonna get another gym membership because this one doesn't have a sauna, and I really want a sauna, and I don't really care for a pool because if I really want to swim, I could just go to my in-laws house for that. But they have a new gym coming up. I signed up. I'm trying to be like the first 500 people to sign up. I might sign up again under Corey's name, actually. If I see the post again, I'm gonna sign up under his name. That gym's bigger, and I think I'm just gonna do one plan to have a guest, and then we just work out together at that one. But now I see why people have more than one gym membership, because I had a friend, she's like, I have like 5. I'm like, why do you have so many? I get it now. I 100% get it. Fresh out of the gym, so now it's time for me to do my pre-skincare before I go in the shower. I typically wash my face. I wash my lashes out too. I try to get all like the heavy lifting out the way. Like I said in previous videos, I really like the steam to hit my face after I get the shower, because that's my way of getting a sauna in and getting a nice facial experience on a budget. All right, I'm trying to save money this year. Oh, I got soap in my mouth. Skin popping, yeah. Lashes popping, yeah. Is that a Lucy? Okay. Oh, they look so clean. Always wash lashes because they last longer. Like, look how good they look. I mean, granted, I just got them done, but my retention is chef's kiss of my retention. I got this fan from Amazon. I think it's like $10. This lash brush right here is so good. The only thing I don't like is maybe I'm heavy-handed, but you see that? The split? I happened to the second one, and then eventually it'll split open. When I tried to find some, I didn't like the quality of them, so I might have to keep looking, because I don't even have it in my bathroom because I only use it for traveling. Like, that's how bad it sucks. I feel like now I could wear this because my face is clean. Now I'm about to take a shower, because I always wash my face and my lashes before I go in the shower, because I like the steam to hit clean skin. And then I do my toner, my moisturizer, that for the day. Why do all my face is breaking out? think I just got some dry patches. The only thing I don't like about my face, if we're gonna be 100% candid, is that I wear glasses and the indentation mark for where the glasses sit is like indented on my nose. I guess it's a bruise. You know, black folks don't be bruising like that, but apparently I guess I have a bruise on my face from the glasses. That's the only thing I can tell. And I don't wear them that, I mean, I guess I wear them enough, obviously, for it to cause some indentation, but it's just been recently happening. So I don't know if the glasses that I have, if one of them is too tight, but I think I need to go to the eye doctor. I also need to get my eyebrows waxed. I don't think they need to be microblade. I think it's approaching in 1 year. It's actually been a year since my eyebrows have been microbladed. I did a whole video on it and never posted it because that was like in the beginning of my YouTube journey. I'm still in the beginning of my YouTube journey, realistically, but that was in the beginning when I was trying to learn how to film because I get them done in Atlanta. I don't live in Atlanta, so it was like a whole me being in Atlanta for only 18 hours, 14 hours. I just didn't like the execution of the video, so I never posted it. And I didn't record me getting the eyebrows done, just kind of going to the appointment, and after the appointment, me and her, we had got food afterward. Like literally it was halfway edited and I just scrapped it. And I don't regret it because I don't think it would have done well, and obviously it wasn't good, but when I get them redone, I know exactly how I want that to film. So once I get them waxed, if I feel like they need to be done again, I think I'll set up an appointment and get them recolored. Like I said, I'll see how the wax was. Let me see if you can see closer. Like I didn't have any eyebrows, so all this is microblading, but since I've gotten it done, I've actually grown hair. Like this side, oh yeah, let me get in there closer. You could tell that this is your microblade aspect, but I'm getting a little bit of hair. So before I didn't have any hair on this side. Like I cut my eyebrow off as a kid and I didn't have anything, but now you can see even on this side that the hair is growing and I actually have to get them waxed again. I used to only get my eyebrows waxed twice a year as far as getting them waxed until I got the microblading, and then now I actually have to. I got this done for my birthday in January, and the guy, he was just like, woo, when's the last time you got your eyebrows waxed? I said, well, I didn't have eyebrows before, and everyone used to always make fun of me for trying to get them waxed when I didn't have any, and then I would get them, not henna. I did do the henna, I did do the temporary tint, but threading. I would get them threaded. I used to get them threaded because it was less invasive. But now, after I cut my eyebrows off in elementary school, so let's just say it's been at least 15 years that I haven't really had eyebrows. And a lot of women on my mom's side of the family don't have eyebrows either, so I don't think it's genetics. But I finally got eyebrows, and she was saying that with the brow lamination, sometimes it resets the hair follicles and then your hair starts to grow again, which obviously is true because I didn't have any and now I have some. Like I used to look like Caillou, freaking Caillou. That's how I used to look because I didn't have any eyebrows, and I was so insecure about that. I feel like that is the best word to describe it. So I already have a big forehead, so to have a big forehead and to have no eyebrows, you're just head. Like Rihanna has a big forehead and I feel like she's celebrated for having a big forehead, but in actuality, people having a big forehead, it is not the move, not all that great. Can't have braids going back because you end up looking like a little boy. Before I had locks, I used to get my hair braided, and I told her, I said, do not put my hair straight backs, I'm gonna look like a little boy. And she's like, stop. She put my hair back, she's like, oh, you do look like a little boy. I said, told you. And this is not, I don't want to get canceled for, you know, saying I look like a boy gender. I'm a girl, girly girl, I want to look like a girl, and I like a boy. I ain't like that. When I say a boy, not a tomboy, I mean, obviously I have this, I look like a straight dude. I was like, nah. Good morning, a new day. Yesterday, I honestly really didn't do much. When I go to the gym late, it just ruins my whole day. But I woke up at 6 something this morning. I'm starting editing a video. It's a Gymshark haul, actually. Now I'm gonna cook some breakfast because I really want waffles, and I wanted waffles Saturday, and I didn't have time to make waffles Saturday because of the gym, but I'm gonna make them now. I really want bacon, but I'm on my weight loss journey, and so I had cooked some chicken, and I'm gonna have chicken and waffles. Not even fried chicken, I think this is seared chicken, more or less. So I'm gonna put it on the stove. I'm gonna cut it up and put it on the stove, and going to have chicken and waffle. Theoretically, it's already kind of cut up low-key, so I think I'm just going to, I had cut it. Oh, I don't want it to fall. That's my little chicken. Like I said, it's not even a lot, but it's already kind of cut. Since it's so cold, I don't want to fully cook it, so I'm gonna put it in the microwave for like 20 seconds, maybe 15 seconds. I don't want to cook it per se, I just want to get it a little bit warm. But when I put it on the stove, it's not warming up something ice cold. And I'm trying to drink my water because I really want some coffee. Oh yeah, that's perfect. When I put the mix in the waffle maker, that's what I'm gonna put chicken on. So actually, let me do this. Got my strawberries, and my chicken has heated up on the stove, so we just gonna put that. I was gonna cut it up, but I'm like, it's so little. Why am I cutting that up? I'm gonna cut it up and put it in my mouth. Okay, so I'm going to be making some braised beef tacos. I seasoned, this is like a brisket. I seasoned this last night. I made my own taco seasoning blend, and then I'm gonna put this over the stove. So they said I need 1 onion, 5 cloves of garlic. So I'm just gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what? I always like to do a little bit more than what the instructions say. So I just put 6 on there. And then this is supposed to cook for 2 hours and 30 minutes, but I think I'm probably gonna make it cook for 3 hours. I also said I need orange juice. This orange juice right here, some premium stuff. I was gonna do tacos, but then I asked my husband if he wanted tacos or a burrito bowl, and he said that he wanted to do the burrito bowl instead. So I got an ear of corn. I told him to get the tomato mix, and he got the regular tomatoes. I really wanted a pico de gallo, so I'm gonna have to cut up another onion to put in the mix. I think the mix has like tomatoes, onion, and something else. I think it's like a pepper, but I'm gonna just cut up some tomato. I'm gonna cut up another onion. I think what we'll do, since he didn't get the mix, with the corn, I'll cook the corn and a tomato and an onion together, have that for to be the mix on top, and then put it on top. So the toppings for this will be black beans, because I love black beans. I've got some sour cream, avocado with tomato and onion and corn mixture that I'm gonna cook on the stove a little bit before it's done. So you can make this in a crock pot, a Instapot, or in the stove. I mean, not in the stove because I'm doing it in the stove, but in the oven. I'm gonna do mine over the stove. I was originally going to do it in the oven because when I was thinking about how I wanted to prepare this recipe, I really wanted to, I see what I'd be like, all right, I can't talk anymore, cause baby. That's 1 onion. I get my nails done on Thursday. I think I'm going to get rid of the tips and just have my real nails with acrylic. I'm tired of the tips breaking. My real nails grow super long, so I feel like if I do the acrylic with my real nails, I think that'll just be better. I'm gonna test it out because we're going to Coachella and I really don't want my nails, I want my nails long, but not too long to where I can't do anything. So that's why I think I want to just do my real nails. And my real nail breaks, I am assuming that it doesn't hurt as bad as the fake nails. Okay, so I cut the onion, I cut the garlic. I think it says that I need 5 garlic cloves, 1 onion, 3/4 cups of orange juice. Yeah, look at how Wakanda forever. 3/4 cups of orange juice. I know why they asked for the orange juice, because the orange juice gives acidity and that's what you need. They also said that they want you to cut the meat forward, so I think you can sear it better, but I'm not gonna cut that. I'm trying to make sure that the beef will fit comfortably inside the pot without me having to cut it. I think I might have to cut it, but I'm only cutting it in half. I really want to cut it away from the grain so it cooks evenly. And this is actually a roast that I'm doing this with. I feel like between the seasoning that I did, being seasoned overnight, and it being cooked for 2 hours and some change, it should be tender. You know, to be honest, as I'm cutting this would have been so much easier if I would have just used kitchen scissors or if I used a cutting board, but I don't want to use 2 cutting boards when I can attempt to cut it. There is a lot of stuff stacked against me right now. Then my knife isn't as sharp. 2, me not wanting to touch it. Okay. I don't see how I got a nice even split. I'm finna get the scissors. Boom. Ooh, ooh, cut, cut, cut. Ooh, yes, perfect sear. Now we're gonna sear the meat. All right, got my pan on high. Put an olive oil in the pan. Okay, I got 2 cups of 1.5 cup of water. How much olive oil does it say to use? Yeah. 2 tablespoons of lime juice, so I need a tablespoon. Okay, so that's my tablespoon. 1 can of crushed tomatoes, which I have. While that's here, we're gonna get the rest of our stuff together. Beef stock, 1/2 cup of water, salt and pepper. I don't need salt and pepper, and then we get the lime juice. All right, so now it's time to. Ooh, that's hot. All right, so it's braised for 2 minutes. Ooh, when they said burnt bits, they were not joking. All right, so let me take this off the stove real quick so I can gather my stuff. Oh, that's burnt. Okay, if the pot looks dry, turn your stove down to medium. If your pot looks dry, add some olive oil, which it does. I mean, we got a lot of burnt pieces up in here. Put that back on. My garlic first. I want that to stick. Alright, so just to cook it for, ooh, my pot is burnt. I'm trying to see if I can scrape the burnt ends off, y'all. They be saying that the burnt ends got the flavor, so I'm gonna. I have a love-hate relationship with this pot because I feel like it always sticks. No matter what I use, it just sticks. I need something a little bit more heavy duty because that ain't gonna scrape nothing off. Use a wooden spoon. It's already burnt. Oh yeah, you need a wooden spoon for this recipe to scrape all that burnt off from the meat, little burnt bits. I didn't add salt or pepper to this because I'm trying to keep it low sodium as possible. But you know what, I do want to make this smoky. So I'm gonna add some cumin in here. Some cumin. I don't have my smoked paprika, but I have my sweet paprika. And then to give it a little kick, I'm putting in some chili powder and then a little bit of white pepper for balance. Ooh, it smells good. Add the orange juice and the lime juice. Oh, then it says scrape the brown bits to mix in with the liquid. I did that early because. And this is also 2 acids that we're putting in here to really break down the fibers of the meat. So if you want your meat to be tender, you can use natural tenderizers or you can use a tenderizer that has salt. But if you take any citrus like lime, oranges, lemons and put it on the meat, that breaks down the enzymes of it and it'll make it more tender. So that's why this recipe calls for 2 acids and it's cooked on the stove to really break down the fibers in the meat. Ooh, it's a little thick too. Ooh, it's a little gravy. Okay, add tomato. Oh, let me add the water. This says it calls for, mine might be on the watery side a little bit because this is only 2 pounds where the recipe is calling for 3, which is okay because I actually wanted more liquid anyways and I was worried that it wasn't going to be enough water. Tomatoes. Okay, 2 cups of beef stock. If you don't have beef, you can use vegetable. The ingredients said chicken, but I don't know how I feel about the chicken. I feel like the vegetable stock would be a little bit better because you're getting more vegetables in there. Add tomatoes, remaining spice mix. Oh, they also said to put more of the spice mix in there. I'm gonna taste this first before I, very tomatoey. Yes, it definitely needs the spice mix in there. I didn't use the recipe's spice mix because I already have my own taco spice mix that I made from a pretty big batch. I'm not gonna make any more or use there because it's the same one that I season the meat with, so I'm trying to give it some consistency. Always taste your food. I think it also needs a little bit more salt. I don't think I put, you know what, now that I think about it, I don't think there's any salt in it. I made it such a long time ago that I really don't remember. I don't think there's any salt in that, you guys. I ain't taste not 1 freckle of salt. Let me show you how it looks. So this is my mixture. You can see all that season. Okay, so I'm gonna add the meat in here. So I'm gonna throw this in here. Look at that sear. Oh my gosh, it's just so precious. Add you there. Add you to the pot. Trying to make sure that this whole meat is covered to the brim in this sauce. Maybe I see the appeal of cutting it in 4 pieces so then it could lay in there better, maybe? I don't know, but we're gonna do these 2 pieces. Then it says, put the lid down and bring to a simmer. Then turn the stove down so it's bubbling gently, not rapidly. Those are terrible instructions because I feel like it's still supposed to be on medium, and then you put the lid on it, because I'm not following the instructions anymore. So it's on medium, I put the lid on here, and then we're gonna bring it low. It says because they want it to bubble gently, not rapidly. So I think putting it to 2 notches on the stove is good. And we're gonna bake this for 2 hours. So it is 3:36 now, 3:30, 4:30, 5:30, 6. We're gonna come check on our meat. It should be ready at 6 o'clock. Ooh, it's good, but it's hot. And this is what the meat looks like. Throw my corn on. Gonna lightly toast the corn, just heating up the black beans. I'm trying to figure out how to blend this better to make the sauce a little bit thicker, but my hand blender is dirty and I think I will just keep it thin because I don't have a blend. I don't want to put this in my real blender and I'm having trouble cleaning that. So we're just gonna take the meat. Well, I'm gonna take some sauce to reserve so people can have gravy. Then I'm gonna put the meat back in the sauce. That's the hand blender I was talking about is dirty and I'm not gonna blend it. But next time I cook it, I'll use the hand blender. Hand cut, washed, and trimmed. All my toppings are done. Good morning, a new day. Let me tell y'all about last night's dinner. That was so good. It was so bomb. I've made a good amount of steaks in my life and I made a good amount of roast. When I tell you that meat was so tender, so seasoned, so good.
Sensational.
It was so good. My only complaint is that I wish it was a little bit spicier. Like, I kind of wish I had some smoky element more. So next time I think I want to roast some chilies on the fire to get the heat and that's like that underlayer of smoke. But my husband was like, that was good. He's like, I think in a former life he used to be Mexican because I did like a burrito bowl. We were gonna do tacos and I was gonna try to do like burrito tacos because the little, I guess the juice I made, you could have dipped the taco in it if I would have did like a burrito style taco, even though that's what goat meat and I use beef. But Like, I'm still thinking about the taste. It was so good. And I realized that I didn't really write the recipe, and like what I looked up was how to cook the meat. But the seasoning I made like a seasoning blend, like a taco seasoning blend. I want to say 2 videos. I don't even think I even uploaded it on here, but it was good. So I need to figure out exactly what I put on there. I said if I still have the film, I'll try to piece together the recipe to post on this vlog. I just have to look on my archive. That was bomb. Fuego, 10 out of 10. I think I only had less than 2 pounds of meat. I wish I would have had 3 pounds. I wish I would have had 3 pounds of beef so we could have more the next day, because I cooked 4 cups of uncooked rice. That's all the rice that's left. That's all the corn that's left. These are the black beans. And most of this is mostly sauce. So the peoples ate. Peoples is me. I got my greens, my breakfast. That was my water. So these are the greens I kind of had cut up and cleaned earlier. I've got collards in here, a little bit of leftover kale, and there should be some, yeah, there's some Swiss chard. There's some Swiss chard in there. I'm gonna get my garlic out and get some eggs. I'm gonna do the egg dish that I just love so much. Okay, so I'm just gonna take the stems because we need the stems in the beginning of the cook part. You saute the stems with ginger and garlic with that so it's easier. Let me make sure this is really clean. Alright, then here's the Swiss chard. I'm definitely gonna need another thing of Swiss chard. That's not enough. For the Swiss chard stems, those stems are the ones that actually taste the best. Get some more Swiss chard. Look at how beautiful it is. We'll take 2. I'm gonna put this back in the refrigerator. It was crazy. I was supposed to be cooking pasta salad and I have not cooked it. I also got some stuff to make some vegetable soup. I didn't do that either. And I think about it, there was a time where I could have made it instead of eating something else. But we live and we learn, don't we? Now I get my vegetables from Whole Foods because it's pretty cheap in my opinion, and the quality is just top notch. You just can't beat the quality. I used to buy their loose kale, but then I realized that I get tired of washing the loose kale. I don't mind buying, well, you have to kind of buy the Swiss chard loose, and the greens I'm gonna buy loose because I don't want to have too many greens because I only use it for breakfast. The kale I was buying loose, it's just the loose one. The kale was really dirty. For convenience wise, I just started buying the kale in the pack, and it's more of it too because I can use the kale for dinner, because before I was just using it for breakfast. I'm like, all right, I guess I could use this for dinner. And I probably should have dried this off, but I don't even think I'm gonna use all that. Well, actually I probably will. Yeah, the only thing about the loose kale is that the loose kale has dirt inside the crevice, so you just have to wash it really good. Which, I mean, they say a little dirt ain't really gonna hurt you. A little dirt ain't gonna hurt you, but I think I have more greens than I do kale greens, to be honest, and I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna put some, well, I'm not gonna put some loose kale in there, but I'm gonna put some loose kale in my pan when I get to that. I will say kale is the only vegetable I don't cut up with a knife. I just break it up with my hands. I kind of like my kale long, but not too long, if that makes sense. So I try to have bunches of kale when it's cooked. I don't like to cut the kale. And I don't clean my stems off completely. I feel like it's okay to have a little bit of the vegetable on there. I mean, obviously when it's something like this, like when it's big, I'll clear it up, but if it's little, nah. What makes this breakfast really good is the ginger and the Swiss chard. Like, I feel like the greens give it a little bit more, I don't want to say greasy feel, but it does add a little bit layer. But the greens you don't have to put in there. The first time I made this recipe, I actually didn't have it with the greens, but then when I had it with the collard greens, I liked it a tad bit better. But the star of the dish is the Swiss chard, and I was never a fan of Swiss chard. I didn't really cook with Swiss chard until this recipe. Don't knock it till you try it. I do 3 garlic cloves for this recipe. I like the taste of garlic. And the prep is really easy for this. Like, after you do it a few times, it doesn't really take that long. Just chop with some garlic, greens, ginger, and that's about it. You could, oh, and tomatoes. I don't even have that many. I only have 4. So I only have 4 of those tomatoes, but I have some tomatoes chopped. I'm actually gonna put little chopped tomatoes in there and then sprinkle those 4 on top so I can have a little bit more tomato, but still have that. You'll see what I mean. We're gonna add the garlic in here, my stems, my pre-portioned ginger, and then we're gonna add A little too much, but that's okay. I'm gonna add some of the greens in here. I'm gonna add some more in here. That's my hard bin. Okay, in there. Oil in here, so when it goes in the oven, it doesn't get stuck. So I'm gonna put a little bit of chili powder in here, and get a little bit of herbs, and a little bit of paprika. We're gonna take it off the heat. And then we're gonna add the large tomatoes in here. I'm only doing this with 2 eggs, but to make the full version, you would use 6 eggs. So I put my big tomatoes here. I'm gonna put my eggs in the middle. Turn the stove off. And here are the other tomatoes that I was talking about. These are chopped. I'm just gonna put a little more in there. Then we're gonna put it in the oven. This is the final result. The egg doesn't look done, but trust me, it's done. I don't know what was going on with YouTube. I don't know if there was maybe my internet, if it was YouTube, but it took so long. But that's up, already uploaded by the time you are watching this video. So now I'm about to go to UPS to return some stuff and then head to the gym. It's another day that I'm rushing. What? Is all my stuff turned off? What happened here? Oh wow, it's not plugged in. Okay. I'm about to be late for my nail appointment, but I'm looking so cute. Let me show y'all my fit with my scissor Crocs. These were house shoes, but then I went outside with them and that kind of ruined the house shoes vibes. I'm definitely gonna be late. Little dog, you cannot come with me. I bet he's gonna come anyways. Moochie, come back here. Get back in the house. Nope, get back in the house, sir. Sorry. Thank you. Actually, let me give you a treat. This dog's gonna have me late because I'm trying to also go to Starbucks. Got me late out here in these streets. Ah! I'm getting Starbucks in the first place is that this appointment is going to be like almost 3 hours and I'm going to be hungry, so that's why I'm going. I'm in the line now. I should get there somewhat on time. I mean, realistically, I'll probably get there 10 minutes late, but I'm gonna text her and tell her because last time when I got my nails done, she was 25 minutes late. So these are the nails, something simple because next time I get them done, I'm going to Coachella. So I wanted something just simple, easy. They are a little long. I would have wanted them a little bit shorter, so I probably will file them down just a tad bit because this is hella long. I'm not used to them being this long, but I like the orange. We're going to Disney tonight for an exclusive event and I'm trying to figure out if I want to get... I really want to get fast food, but I'm not. I have so much salad mix at home. I'm gonna just have to make a salad.
What's good, y'all? We at Disney. Chelsea, as usual, can't hold her bladder, so you know where she at. She in the bathroom. You finna see what Tron talking about. I'm finna have an amazing time. Husband out.
We're at Disney and we're on our way to Tron. Oh my gosh, there's a duck. But we're on our way to ride the Tron ride. It's kind of crowded and we also don't know where we're going. But it's okay, we're gonna figure it out. We are here.
And stops users at all times.
Rode the ride, super fun.
Amazing.
Sensational. So the ride